Now, you that do such, I'm not sure the issue. I rise. Thanks. Now, for people that do that, similar, right? I don't know. I think it makes Gary more. That's all I be. So it's an economic problem. That's okay. So the real issue is that I don't have enough Gary. I see. Now, just like you allow your Gary soak and rise, right? Or you want to wash your clothes and you soak them so they soften, right? Now, it's the same way that if we allow what we have received soak, if we allow what we have received soak, we will be changed. That the transformational power of the salvation we receive requires us to allow it. Requires us to work with God. Requires us to partner with God. Please don't let me make that brother. I'm not sure he's seeing here anymore. That's when he's seeing stars. Thanks. All right. Yeah. So you know MLK now, Martin Luther King. I had a dream. Yeah, it's everybody's guy. So I have a dream that we'll be judged not by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. This was then. That's because, the content of a man is his heart. Is his heart, right? And now we are those who have been circumcised by the Spirit of God, transformed in the Spirit by the Spirit of God, right? So our salvation has fixed our core, so we can reflect the glory of God through holiness and righteousness. Right? Salvation is how, we'll get there sometime. Yeah, salvation is how, I want us to look at this. Let's look at Acts 10. It's a long read, but let's look at it. Acts 10, it's a very long read. Story of Cornelius. Salvation is how good people become God's people. Do we Egbon, help me. Help us. Okay, Acts 10. Very long read, but let's go. There was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of what was called the Italian regiment, a devout man and one who feared God with all his household. We're going to pay attention to a lot of things here. Who gave alms generously to the people and prayed to God always. This man wasn't saved. The man we're describing is actually not a saved man. The man who gave alms was super generous, prayed always, wasn't a saved man. About the 9th hour of the day, he saw clearly in a vision an angel of God coming in and saying to him, Cornelius. And when he observed him, he was afraid and said, what is it, Lord? So he said to him, your prayers and your alms have come up for a memorial before God. Guys, hold up. This wasn't a saved man that was doing all these good things and even saw a vision. It simply means that, first of all, I hope we know by now that visions are not only exempt to God's children. People see things. We are spiritual beings. Whether you worship the stars, moon, or God, you are a spiritual being. We are spiritual people, right? There are even people that pray with coconut water and they see visions with accuracy. So again, the vision is not even the proof of God's spirit. It's the spirit behind the vision that we test. Not even the vision. A particular verse I like is that you're not allowed, there's no divination that is allowed against the house of Jacob. So therefore, you're not allowed to prophesy over my life by the spirit of divination. What's that rubbish? Because it's not the accuracy of the vision I'm interested in, it's the spirit behind it. So anybody can walk up to you and say, Bolo Atife, you are this age. Oh, your mother lives here, your mother is wearing this color. It's not a deep thing. I promise it's not deep. You've watched Professor Dinley Abbey. Go and watch that film. Watch it. It's on YouTube. It didn't cost. It's not Netflix. It's on YouTube. Okay, I afford it now. I owed you. It's on Netflix. It's on YouTube. Truth is that it's not out of place. So if you're going around looking for prophets that pray over your life, the way I can drag this prophet matter, because vision is not exclusive to children of God. Muslims have visions now. They used to see, they will see and won't see. They see. I don't want to mention name of churches, but those ones that wear white garment, they see. People see. Seeing is not a thing. It's not a problem. And the story of the